So recording started. Hi, would you like to meet my friend?
Yes.
Okay, okay. Hi,
Hello.
my name is Tom, and today I'm going to talk about dinosaurs. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, okay. So welcome to this virtual tour of Dinosaur Park here in India. My name is Ranjit, and let's go there in a science center where we are to watch the dinosaurs, right? Here we go. Are you able to see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, guys. So this is where the dinosaurs are being kept on the outer side of the science center located in Solapur city in India state, Maharashtra. So all these dinosaurs are made of their plastic models, okay, and their fossils are being kept in a museum inside the science center. So students, visitors, teachers, researchers, they all come here and trying to find out the more information about these mysterious animals. So today we're going to talk about the 7 dinosaurs we have in our park. Okay, so let's begin the first one on your screen right now. Let's see who is there. Come on, who is there? The first one. Yes, here you go. So this one is known as Dimetrodon. Dimetrodon lived on Earth near about 276 million years ago, long, long years ago. He looks like a crocodile, but he belonged to that dinosaur family. The size of the dinosaur Dimetrodon was 11.5 feet longer, and he was 4 feet taller. Have a look at his back. He had a bony plate on his back, so he could actually flap this bony plate on a both side of his body. So if someone tried to attack on him, so he could actually survive himself or to protect himself by moving the flap or moving these bony plates on both sides of his body. And have a look at his skin. The skin was comparatively very rough, had some bubbles, and the thin layer of the skin makes it difficult for the others to bite him. And look at his teeth. Oh my god, the teeth were very long and sharp just because of his diet. He was carnivore dinosaur, the meat eater dinosaur, so that he had very sharp teeth. Am I audible there?
Yes.
Okay, good. So let's move to the next one. Next one is actually bigger than the Dimetrodon, and here you go. This one is known as Stegosaurus. Stegosaurus was, very shy dinosaur, very cool dinosaur. He was bigger than the Dimetrodon, as I told you, but he was very, very shy dinosaur. The scientists called him as the dumbest dinosaur, just because of his reaction time to any situation, how he responded. His reaction or the response time was very late, and this was just because of his brain. His brain was as small as a walnut, and the weight was just 20 or to 26 grams. Comparatively very small brain. That's why he was the dumbest one. His rear legs were straighter and longer than the front one. If you just go very close to his body, you will find out 17 bony plates on his back. And these bony plates were then followed by very long tail having 4 sharp horns. Have a look at this. So if someone tried to attack on him, so he uses his these sharp horns. And talking about the diet, he was herbivore dinosaur, the plant-eater dinosaur. This was Dimetrodon. Let's move to the next one. Next one is a pair of the dinosaur. This pair is known as Scelidosaurus. A Scelidosaurus with his mom. Here we go. Comparatively, they have very long neck and tail, and you will find out there very sharp spikes on their body. How to identify these Scelidosaurus? It's very easy. You just need to find out their head and have a look at these two identical marks near their eyes. And that's how we could identify these Scelidosaurus. And considering their diet, look at their mouth. The mouth was teethless. And the reason is that they were eating the plant, trees, and grass like this, or the fruits like. So they were herbivore dinosaur, hardly any sharp teeth there. So this was Caldisaurus. Now let's move to the next one. Next one is the Stegosaurus. Stegosaurus was supposed to be lived the last one. He was the last one who lived on Earth near about 76 million years ago. He was as tall as human beings, 6 feet longer, 4 feet taller. Have a look at his head. There were very sharp spikes on his head, and he had a parrot-like back. So he could actually survive himself using these, spikes on his head. His arms were shorter than the legs, and his diet, he was herbivore dinosaur. He could run as fast as the Gallimimus. He was the fast-moving dinosaurs as well. So this was the Dimetrodon. Yeah. Next one. I think you might have seen him before. Any guesses, guys? What's his name?
Name. What is that? Triceratops.
Right. Good. Triceratops. So how do we call him as a Triceratops? Why do we call him as a Triceratops? The reason is that the ceratops means a part of a body covered by a face. 1/4 part of the body of this Dimetrodon Triceratops was covered by this face, and he has 3 horns. That's why he has been called as Triceratops. Considering the weight, his weight was as much as 2 elephants. Even though he looks very small, but he was highly weighted dinosaur, and he was herbivore dinosaur. Look at his mouth. As I told you before as well, he was teethless. That's why he was the herbivore dinosaurs. Okay. Now let's move towards the next one. Next one, guys, you might have seen him before in some movies like Jurassic Park and others. What's his name?
T-Rex.
Right, great. T-Rex, Tyrannosaurus Rex. It's a family of the dinosaurs who were most fierce predator. The hunter family of the dinosaur is known as T-Rex. T-Rex were huge in size. Look at their feet, 3 fingers on their legs and 2 on their hands. But they were very long and sharp. So they could actually crush the other animals and eat the meat of the other dinosaurs as well. I told you they were called as the king of the dinosaurs just because of their ability to kill the other dinosaurs as well. Oh my God, look at their powerful jaws, the big jaws, very sharp and long teeth. The size, could you believe they were more as tall as 4-story buildings, huge in size, just 40 feet taller and 20 feet longer. It's a huge, and they were carnivore dinosaurs, the meat eater dinosaurs. This was the T-Rex on your screen. And let's move to the last one. Last one is very cool as a cucumber dinosaur. One of my favorite one is the Gallimimus. Gallimimus could walk on his 2 legs and have a look at his eyes. His eyes were positioned on opposite side of his brain, who could rotate his eyes in a 270 degree. Okay, and considering the ability to run very fast, he could run at a speed of 60 kilometers per hour, and he was the fastest dinosaurs. While he was moving very fast, his body was actually balanced by the tail, because tail was actually bended on the ground, so he could balance his body. Another thing to remember about this dinosaur is his diet. He was, you can say, he was an omnivore dinosaur or the mixed diet. He could eat the meat as well, and he could eat the trees, grass, and plants and fruits like this. He was among those rarest dinosaurs who were the omnivores. Okay, so this was the last one we have in our part. Before I start the question and answers, let's quickly recall all the dinosaurs once again. The first one I showed you was okay. The first one was Dimetrodon, right? 11.5 feet longer and 4 feet taller. Okay, this was the Dimetrodon. The next one was Stegosaurus, right? Stegosaurus, the dumbest one, who had a brain of walnut size. Okay. Next one is Scaldosaurus, right?
Never heard of that.
It was then followed by the Stegosaurus, the last one who lived on Earth. Okay. Then followed by Triceratops, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And T-Rex.
T-Rex.
That's right. And the last one, Gallimimus, the fastest one. So guys, that was the brief introduction of these 7 dinosaurs. If you have any questions, you want to ask me something, it's up to you now.
Does anybody have any questions about the dinosaurs that we saw? Okay.
It's a weird dinosaur thing.
No, there's no more real dinosaurs. They all died out a long time ago.
Except for
Yes, except for birds. Okay, let's do a different one. Amran.
which one is the fastest one? Which one is the slowest?
Okay. So was Gallimimus, I think you wanted to clarify, is Gallimimus the fastest dinosaur out of those 7 or all the dinosaurs?
No, Gallimimus was the fastest one among all the dinosaurs who could actually scientists could find them. So he was the fastest one, not only among those 7, he was the fastest one.
And then would the Stegosaurus be the slowest one out of all the dinosaurs then too?
Stegosaurus was among all the dinosaurs. He was the slowest and the dumbest, very, very slow dinosaurs.
Okay, Max.
How tall is
How tall was the T-Rex?
How tall? I told you that he was as tall as 4-story buildings, 40 feet taller, like 4 classrooms. If you just try to build 4 classrooms, one on. So he was as tall as your 4 classrooms. And considering the length, he was 20 feet longer and 40 feet taller. Huge in size.
Okay. Eli. Do you know which dinosaur was the longest?
I only know about these 7 dinosaurs, but I don't know who was the longest dinosaurs in the earth.
Okay. Isla?
do you know how long the T-Rex's tail was?
Just the tail on the T-Rex. Do you know how long they could span just the tail?
You mean just the tail of a T-Rex, how long the tail was?
Yes.
No, it's very difficult to say that because we don't have actual body structure or the skeleton of every dinosaur. We just find out we could actually get maybe the part of their body, and then scientists could imagine how big that might be. So it's very difficult to say how long the tail was, or how long his teeth were, or how long his specific part. But we could say that how long he was, not only about specific about the tail or the legs. We can't say like this.
Okay. Jose?
How many inches?
Well, remember he talked about how long he was, right? You said, remind them how long the T-Rex was again?
Yeah, the T-Rex, I told you, he was 40 feet taller and 20 feet longer.
So, Jose, he's 20 feet long, and there are 12 inches in a foot. So he was like over 200 inches long. Very, very long.
Whoa.
Yeah. You may have another question?
I have two questions for your students, but I will just quickly end your question first. Anyone want to ask me any questions now?
Anybody? Eli?
How long is his Stegosaurus?
Could you remind them how long the Stegosaurus is?
Okay. Considering the Stegosaurus long, or the how long the Stegosaurus was, he was more than 20 feet longer and 6 feet taller.
Okay, so he was about
20 feet longer and 6 feet taller.
the same length as the T-Rex, correct?
Right.
Okay,
right.
just not shorter. All right.
He was not as tall as T-Rex. He was as long as T-Rex, but not as tall as T-Rex.
Right. He was shorter. Have you found any dinosaur bones?
Yeah, we do could get those dinosaur bones, and that's how we could build the models of the dinosaurs in our research center.
You sure it's dinosaur bones?
Do you have any dinosaur bones to show?
Right now, no, the bones and the parts of their body being preserved in a research room.
Okay. Let's see. Did you have questions for us?
Yeah, may I?
Yes.
Okay, so I have two questions. The first one is, what would you do if you were a dinosaur? Just imagine you are a dinosaur right now. So what you gonna do?
What would you do if you were a dinosaur? Olive, what would you do? Okay. 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 Go look for some friends. Lily, what would you do?
I would try to survive.
Okay. How would you try to survive? What would you need to do?
I would have to eat. I would have to have some water and rest.
Eat.
And that's too. I would dig myself a hole and then take a nap.
Dig a hole and take a nap. Okay. Francis,
Same thing as all.
do we have any idea about their sleeping habits?
Of the dinosaurs?
Yes.
Yeah, the sleeping habits usually they sleep by standing only. They hardly get a chance to sit down and sleep. No, they just stand and sleep.
Really, that's interesting. Amran.
Dinosaur, I would kind of like kind of do things that dinosaurs should do.
You would do things that dinosaurs should do, like what? Eat some different meat. You'd go hunting. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Isla,
I'll go home and take care of my baby.
you take care of the babies.
Or I would try to help so then
Okay, I don't know if there's a dinosaur tooth fairy.
I would try to have snacks because I can feed my baby so they
Okay, so you would lay some eggs to have babies? Okay. Eli?
yes.
Other Eli, honey.
Okay, answers were pretty amazing. Next question. What would happen if the dinosaurs were alive today?
Ooh, what do you think would happen if the dinosaurs were alive today?
Oh, good. Could you please come forward and say to answer me so that we are recording these answers, so it will be great if you come closer to camera and say.
So, let's see. Owen, come on up and you can speak into the microphone and see if that helps.
We're speaking to the microphone.
Oh, so they can see. Oh, can you see him?
Yes, I can say.
What do you think would happen?
I think the T-Rex would probably tear down buildings and
Okay, okay.
And,
Anything else?
all right. McKinley, come on up. What do you think would happen?
I think that some dinosaurs are so tall that they would probably step on us.
Okay, okay.
Max?
I would think that everything would get destroyed because some dinosaurs might fight and they get really destructive.
Yeah, that's a good one.
What do you think? What do you think, Owen? Okay. Okay, you think about that. Francis? Here you go. We can pass it around. Just stand up when you answer, okay?
I think that everything would get destroyed and people would be running because the T-Rex would want to eat them.
Okay. All right, so pass it to Lily. And Lily, if you don't want to talk, just pass it to the next person.
I would think that all pterodactyls will probably pick up most of the people.
Okay.
Okay.
Same as Francis.
You think everything would get destroyed?
I think like
Yes, come on.
I want to see.
You just want to see them?
I would want to see all of them.
Okay. All right, passing on over to Isla.
I think everything will get destroyed by the T-Rex because T-Rex wants to eat people.
Oh,
I think the waters will get traumatized by them. Going on in the area.
Okay. So the water dinosaurs would. Okay, Amran, what do you think?
I was saying that everyone would get out of the town because there's a dinosaur kind of scary.
Okay. Do you want to pass it back? Arbai, do you want to say anything? Okay, pass it back to Arbai. Okay, Arbai, what do you think?
Since dinosaurs are so happy, I think they will destroy the world and people would run away and be scared and pack up because the dinosaurs.
Sandra, do you want
One thing I wonder is if scientists would try to capture some dinosaurs.
Okay, so I think they will think something different about dinosaurs. So that's the end of my session, and time is also running up. Thank you so much for your time, your feedback, or you want to say something on a Twitter or any social media, you can tag me there. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Goodbye, namaste, goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.